Station copies, go for final approach and stand by.
La ceremonia fue en el estadio de los Yankees de Nueva York. Taylor Swift asistió con birrita y toga. No pudo ocultar la emoción, pues le entregaban el título de doctora en Bellas Artes con los.
And you heard there the crew being advised that the teams are go for final approach.
Me gustaría agradecer a la Universidad de Nueva York por convertirme en doctora. No es el tipo de médico que le gustaría tener en casa en caso de emergencia, a menos que su emergencia específica sea desesperadamente escuchar una canción. Andrew Hamilton, presidente de la Universidad de Nueva York, entregó el reconocimiento, exaltó su carrera musical y aporte al arte. Taylor envió un emotivo mensaje a los jóvenes. Nos pasarán cosas difíciles, nos recuperaremos, aprenderemos de ellos, seremos más resistentes y gracias a ellos. Pero luego con el príncipe Harry celebran 4 años de matrimonio. La pareja se convirtió en la favorita del pueblo y representaba la monarquía de una nueva Europa. Desde que inició el noviazgo, la prensa internacional siempre habló de los enamorados modernos e independientes que eran Meghan y Harry. La actriz estadounidense estuvo dispuesta a adaptarse a los protocolos de la familia de su esposo.
All right, the teams here are talking through. There is an opportunity to execute the final approach initiation much earlier than anticipated to beat a 7-minute handover, or a handover in 7 minutes. We can expect the teams, they're talking about it now, to go ahead and execute that maneuver. And they just did. Final approach initiation has been commenced.
Houston on 2. Starliner final approach has begun. Perform steps 8 and 9 in 1.102.
Station copies. We see approach to docking port for the vehicle mode, steps 8 and 9 in work.
Starliner inside 10 meters. And on the move, 0.04 meters per second. It'll take 4 minutes to close this distance of what is now less than 9 meters to the International Space Station's forward port. Imagery we're seeing coming from one of the external cameras on the ISS just shifted the views. Now watching Starliner make its final approach. Docking ring extended. Seven meters away from the forward port. Estimated contact, a little bit more than 2 minutes. Crossing 2 minutes to contact right now. Starliner continuing to close in on the International Space Station at a distance of 5.3 meters, closing in at 0.05 meters per second. Alternating views between the International Space Station and the Starliner sensors themselves as they close in on the forward port of the Harmony module. Starliner looking to connect to the international docking adapter there at the forward end of Harmony. Docking ring extended. You can see some of the separation coming in with that inner ring. Those 3 pedals will inside 4 meters. One minute to contact. Inside 3 meters. Quiet in the control room. Starliner continuing to close in. 2 meters, Starliner coming 2 meters to the International Space Station. One meter to docking, less than 20 seconds. Press to dock. Contact, capture.
Soft capture confirmed.
Copy. Station showing good soft capture.
Boeing Starliner spacecraft completes its historic first docking to the International Space Station, opening a new avenue of access for crews to the orbiting laboratory.
That docking time comes at 7:28 p.m. Central Time. The International Space Station was 271 statute miles over the South Indian Ocean with the Starliner attached to its forward port.
Cheers all around the control room after that docking by Boeing Starliner spacecraft. The docking is not complete. It's the docking ring that was extended will have to be retracted to complete the capture. Right now it's a soft capture. Starliner connected to the forward port of the International Space Station. Flight controllers working through their methodical approach to complete the docking, to complete all the connections between the Starliner and the International Space Station's forward port. That docking time came at 7:28 p.m. Central Time.
Station Houston Space to Ground 2 for node 2 hatches.
Go for station.
You are go to open the port and starboard hatches.
Copies. We are go to open port and starboard hatches, node 2. Didn't work.
Good read.
Again, that's a soft capture at 7:28 p.m. They still have to retract the ring and pull the spacecraft into the International Space Station for sequence for a hard dock, and we'll stand by for that. In the meantime, the crew on the inside of the space station has closed the hatches to the Japanese module and the European module. They'll go ahead and open those that needed to be closed as a flight requirement for the docking phase. So they'll open those up while we wait for the sequence to proceed through hard docking.
MPO reports the ring is aligned.
And you can see it physically. The NASA docking system ring that's on board the Boeing Starliner is retracting. You can see the spacecraft itself get closer to the International Space Station. In the meantime, the space station's attitude control systems themselves have been configured to allow for this hard dock sequence. They have to be in a certain configuration.
Thrusters are disabled for hard mate.
Copy. Thrusters disabled for hard mate.
And that configuration, of course.
NDS has been working great, so no issues.
Great, good to hear.
Good reports on the thruster configuration. That's the attitude control of the International Space Station. That's in a good configuration, and they're reporting that the Boeing Starliner's docking system is performing as expected. You can see the ring retraction, which is close to complete. We'll get confirmation of that soon as we go close to the hard dock sequence to mate Starliner spacecraft to the International Space Station.
MPO reporting that the first set of hooks are closing. There are two sets of hooks that will close to complete this docking process. The first set of 6 and then a second set of 6. So right now they're working on that first set. Once those hooks are connected, there's a couple of umbilicals reaching from Starliner that will connect to the International Space Station. Those will be data and electrical transmission.